are practicing Trataka, or the meditation of candle gazing. And for this, you're going to want a candle. Traditionally, it was like a candle made out of animal fat, and you would stare at it until all of the fat burned away. But I do not have that. You can get them at Indian markets sometimes. Most people nowadays just use one of those tea candles that goes out pretty quickly. I think like within 15 minutes or something like that. And I do not have that either, so I am using what I've got, which is totally okay too. It's just like with witchcraft. If you do not have what is recommended in a spell, then use what you do have, and you're still putting the intention there, so it still works. I think the other candles, it just is easier because you know how long it's been and you don't have to set a timer. I'm not going to do the full meditation with you, but I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration. Trataka is good for concentration, building Agni, or the inner fire, as well as it's good for eyesight too. And when you're staring, it's also good to have water near you, because also like with witchcraft, to help balance the elements. You got fire, so have some water too. Plus, some people do get thirsty after staring at a flame for a while. So have water on you, and let's get into it. So it's pretty easy. There's a few different ways you can practice Trataka, but the way I'm going to teach you today is you're going to want to set a timer for 5 minutes for the first time you do this. You can go up to 20 minutes. It takes a while though to get, because with Trataka you are supposed to be not blinking, which is pretty hard to do. Usually when you first start out, it's like you can maybe hold your eyes open for like 15 seconds max, and that is totally okay. I definitely can't do it longer than that. But when you are I've like read that maybe after a year of practicing this, you can hold it for a whole minute, but you probably won't hold it for the whole like 5 to 20 minutes that you're doing this, and that's totally okay. When you do have to blink, just close your eyes, hold that flame inside of you by looking up at your third eye with your eyes closed, so the center of your forehead, and holding that image, like that glowing flame, you know, that holds in your mind after you close your eyes after staring at something bright. Hold it there until it fades away, then reopen your eyes and practice again. So you're gonna want to either sit on a cushion or a bolster. I can share the link of the one that I've got, because my feet fall asleep if I do not have my hips higher than my knees. So this bolster has been amazing for that. And then you just sit cross-legged and you put the candle like maybe 1 to 3 feet in front of you. Some practices say it needs to be eye level, but it doesn't. Keep the water right in front of you, and then take a deep breath. We're going to cue into our breath for a few rounds. So you take a deep breath in through your nose, fill your diaphragm with air, close your eyes while you do this, breathe out through your mouth, slowly starting to focus, breathing in and out through the mouth. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And in. And then you open your eyes, gaze down at the flame. The part of the flame you're gazing at is the top of it. And you just gaze. And look, there I blinked. That's okay. You don't have to close your eyes after every single time you blink if you want to keep giving it a try for the first few minutes, where you just stare, and then blink, and then keep staring. Your vision may become kind of fuzzy around the flame, and you get to the point where all you see is the flame. It is best to practice this in darkness. And then after you've practiced it for a minute or two where you are blinking quite a bit, your blinking may be able to slow down at that point, so you can hold it a little bit longer. So once you get to that point where you're able to gaze at the candle without blinking for a little bit longer than you were, the next time your eyes close, keep them closed and hold that image of the flame right at your third eye until those colors slowly fade away. Once they've faded away, you can open your eyes and gaze again. And you just restart the process until your timer at 15 or 5 minutes for this first round, for the first day that you're doing it at least. Once that timer goes off, when you're done with the meditation, I would, when the timer does go off, close your eyes, hold that image of the flame in your third eye space for as long as you can, and then when it fades away, start by looking down at the ground, then blowing out the candle. You can raise your gaze back to the world around you and take a sip of water to balance out all that fire. Let me know if you have any questions. This one is really great to do at the end of the day, especially if you don't feel like doing yoga or abhyanga or anything else. Just doing this for 5 minutes is gonna be helpful for you. And it's also just very calming, especially when you have all the lights out. It helps you wind down a little bit. Yeah, so let me know if you have any questions on this one. Bye.